What's up, everybody? I am BK, bkbangers.com, and welcome to another sample School Sundays, y'all. Hope everyone out there is doing well. I want to first off my side to say enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Be safe, be happy, eat up some good food, and yeah, enjoy life, man. Alright, thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to all the old subscribers. And let's get right into things. So I'm not really sure if this is even recording because I've been having technical difficulties with my system. Y'all know I always have some sort of technical stuff going on, but Studio One recently did a update to the software, and it threw my audio system out of whack. Like, it's just all out of whack. So my OBS, I'm not able to stream live videos to YouTube via the computer. So I'll be down from streaming for a while until I figure out how to get this back up and running. I'm not even sure if this is recording, but I'll know after I finish everything. I just don't want to go in depth and detail and it isn't working, but that's besides the point. So as you can see, I have Serato sample already pulled up, and I went ahead and I recorded some. I'm pointing like you guys can see, but I recorded some takes in the background that I'm going to use, but I'm gonna quickly just play this for you real quick. Again, I hope this thing is recording, because I'm not really sure. Let me see something. It says it's recording. It says it's recording, so hopefully it actually records. Alright, so this is the sample right here. Let me just play the whole sample. Alright, so y'all get the point. And then I went ahead and I made some chops. Alright, so those are the chops that I use. Let me go ahead and close this out. I'm not gonna disable it because I don't want it to crash the system like it did in previous videos. So basically, I have these chops going. That's what I just played for y'all. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm going to open up an instance of MPC software, so I could get this going, man. Shout out to Akai for taking very long on getting my MPC live to me. You guys are taking very long. I'm tired of this this 1.9, but I love it nonetheless. I love the way everything works and flows. So I have an instance of the MPC loaded up. I don't have any drums though. Let me see. So I want to speed this up. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna try this kit right here that I put together. That's one of the ups that I love about. Why is this? No, that's not the kit that I wanted. But yeah, that's one of the things that I love about Studio One is that you're able to store presets. So I'm able to store the presets of the drums, the kits that I put together. I'm able to store it, and you could do it if you have why is it doing this? Hold up. It's not supposed to be doing this. Here we go with the technical drama. I'm always having some form of technical drama, man. Alright, y'all, so I just ran into some more technical difficulties along the way. So hopefully this is still recording and it'll be edited out, but I didn't even really have to mention it, but I like keeping it all the way 100 with my peoples out here. So like I was saying earlier, one of the reasons why I love Studio One is because you're able to store presets. And one of the ways that you do it is once you say you got the MPC loaded up, then you put your sounds on the pads. What you do is you would come here to this little paper kind of folder thingy, and you hit store preset. This pops up and you name it. Now you want to name it, you want to do it before you add any MIDI notes in, because once you add MIDI notes and you store the preset, it'll, every time you open it, such as just now, it'll have the MIDI notes and the sequence already happening. So you got to go through and erase it. So I'm gonna recreate this kit because I like the sounds in it, and without the the MIDI notes. All right, without further ado, we're gonna get into putting some drums underneath this sample. Sorry for the in detail explanation, y'all, but man, I've been having a crazy week with all these technical issues, man. Alright, so I just laid the hats down. And now I'm going to continue on and lay some drums. Oh, I forgot. Stuff to remember. All right, so now we got some kicks going, some hi-hats, some snares. What I did, I stacked the hi-hats. I stacked the snares. I also stacked the kicks. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add an open hi-hat. I'm gonna play with it first to make sure it goes well. Now And I do know these drums, they might sound a little bit off, like it don't fit the sample. So what I may do, depending on the time frame of this episode, before we all said and done, I might swap the drums out. But this is just to get a basis of the groove. Alright, so we got the open hats. I'm gonna see if I could add some percussion. Well, a percussive, a more like percussive sound. I think that's like tuned out. I forgot what it's called, man. But y'all know that sound, man. It's definitely from the 808 kids. So I'm gonna add like a shaker to keep the rhythm. Now, these ones right here came in a little bit hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna adjust the velocity on these three right here, as well as these three right here. Alright, so save. So I kind of got this rhythm going. I'm gonna open up Serato to see what key this was in real quick. Okay, got you Holmes. Got you Holmes. Why is there another MPC here? Which one am I using? So I got this 808. I don't know if I'm gonna keep an 808. I'm gonna change it out to a sub. That's E. It's in key of E. Okay. I don't hear anything. Oh, I thought I was tripping up, y'all. So I'm gonna play around with this and see if I could come up with a bass. So you know it's Sample School Sunday, so I gotta give y'all the goods. When you're in when you got like an 808 or any sound for that matter, and you know the key of the instrument, the tone of it, you wanna open up the sample editor and you wanna go where root note is, right here where it says root note. You wanna put it on the root note, and then when you're in, when like you have a key group, you open up a key group that's equivalent to the key group in the MPC software is equivalent to like contact, just for, you know, it's like you could play your instruments all across the bed of the keyboard. So inside here there's an area where you want to change the root note, excuse me, to the actual root note. Now you could leave it because by default it'll go to middle C. So whatever key that it is in 16 levels, if you're using 16 levels, by default it'll pitch it up. But we take it a step further and we go into here, and right here I'm gonna make the adjustments from the hardware, but this is when I'm adjusting. I'll scroll to the actual root note, and you want to pay attention and make sure you guys don't do negative, like B1 negative. You want to make sure you pass 0 where it's 0 and get to the actual key that you're looking for. Alright, so I'm looking for D1. So I'm on D1. So I was see that I was playing there. But what I'm gonna do, I sound crazy when I said that. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a tuner. Which sometimes the tuner works and sometimes it doesn't. But I'm gonna play middle C. C. It's way off, like I'm pressing. I'm saying that I'm pressing E. Alright, so this is crazy. That's why my thing sounded off the last time. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, this will be edited out. I gotta figure out the tone of the key that 808 is in. So I got two choices, y'all. Pull over the car. I heard, son, do you know what I'm stopping you for? Because I'm young and I'm black and my hat's real low. Do I look like a mind reader, sir? I don't know. Forgive me, y'all. Sometimes I get into my Jay-Z mode and I just randomly remember these quotes from raps. So what I'm gonna do is I'm looking for a specific kit, and this is another use of Serato sample. Like you could use it for to figure out the key of a sound. So it's saying D minor. Saying D minor. So is D minor the equivalent of D flat or D sharp? Because the MPC doesn't see stuff as, it doesn't have minor. So is it the same as per se D sharp? Let's see. Now let's see. Alright. Let me see something. See, now it's saying F. She's back to saying E. Good. It's no bueno. No bueno. Hornet. Oh. See? Man. Man, oh man, oh man. I hate it when this shit crashes, bruh. I don't even think I saved that, man. Looky here, looky here. Shorty got back. Told her, hold on, there's too many from the wolf pack. And besides, dirty cats talking to her, buying her fake furs and taking her to the Viva. Alright. So buying her fake furs and bringing her to the Viva. All this just to find a tune of a damn sample, y'all. Shit is retarded. Alright, y'all. So I've been going through some technical difficulties, but sometimes we go through that. So what I want y'all to see is this 808 right here, right? So this tool right here is called Audio Finder, and it's a little tricky. Like, you could search the your folders very fast rather than going through drop downs after drop downs. You'll get directly to what you're looking for very fast. If you guys would like, I might still do it, but if you guys would like for me to go into details with this this program, this tool that I'm using, let me know in the comments below and I'll do so. But I was having issues with the tuner from Studio One. Studio One was telling me it's in the key of E. Serato told me it was D M, which is D minor, and this told me it was in the key of G. And our faithful, this is one of the most greatest tools to have, is Key Finder. All right, so Key Finder said it was in G flat. You know, the B is flat, I believe, and the numerical sign is sharp. So this is G flat. This tells me it's in G. So now what I'll do is I'll go back to the MPC, which I have it open anyway, but I want to do it on the screen for y'all to see, right? I'll go here and see I had it on D1. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna save it to G1. I'm gonna go into program edit, right? Go back to the track. Over here, what is it? Over here, I must change this back to G1, right? So now we have that, right? So save, make sure you save. Now I'm gonna go back to the tuner and I'm gonna hit middle C. And as y'all can see, because this is, it's such a short, but it's saying B. See this? It says C3, but comes, it's so short of a see, it says C2, it says C4, C3. So let's go to what it is, right? It's C, D, E, F, G, G1. C, D, E, F, G, 2. See, this is why I don't like the G2. Alright, so now we know the key of this. And all of this is going to be edited down. Again, I don't have to say it. I know I sound redundant when I say it, but it'll all be edited down, and it'll fit everything will run and operate smoothly. Alright, if you made it this far in the episode, please be sure to hit the dislike if you dislike something, but don't just dislike it. Leave a comment down below so we know what you didn't like about it, what can be changed. It definitely helps out the channel, and it makes us able to do things better for you guys out there. Alright, if this is your first time on the channel and you made it this far in the video, obviously you're enjoying the content, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button like right now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, all of that just took me out the groove, so I gotta play around a little bit more to come up with a bass line. Alright, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and lay that down. Pause. Nah, not that. Not that, buddy. My buddy. my buddy. See this with the notes and shit? My buddy, wherever I go, he goes. My buddy. Remember to save, always save. So now we got that going. I'm gonna see quickly if I could come up with something to add on top of the keys. I said the keys, the sample. Remember, I'm not a pianist. Pause. Pause on pianist. So that was, it's in the key of E, B, M, which is E flat minor. So I'm gonna change the scale. Well, y'all can't see it. Let me share the wealth. Share the wealth with y'all real quick, y'all. So show LCD. So this is what I'm seeing over here in the what you call it, in the hardware. So I'm gonna change that to what it was, E. Oh, see, it doesn't give us. Let me see, let me play with this real quick. Alright, I'm gonna mess with that. I'm gonna mess with that real quick, but first I wanna see something. I wanna test out this new mechanism that we got over here. See, Studio One is telling me that I'm bugging out. That it's telling me that the performance show devices. I think it's only tripping, and it's hitting its percentages because I have what you call it going. See, I'm not even using I'm not using that much. See that dumb shit, man? I get into my groove and what did I just do? Something like that. Like that, like that. I went off into a tangent, a little zone, and I played this little ditty. I'm saying, and that's just off of brain freestyling, and what they call that is something brain muscles. I just be working the brain muscles and remembering, I'm not gonna go into depth, but again, I'm not a trained piano player, so I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing, but I do know music theory and what sounds good to the ear, so I'm able to play by ear. And with these cool little tricks like Serato sampler and key finder, I'm able to just know and lock into the scale. So I'm not guesswork, it's all mathematics. It's calculated, but it's calculated freestyling. It's a method to the madness, you feel me? So now we got that going. We could bring the drums back in. That's that BS, y'all. Save your work, though. Always save your progress. Off, man. Undo that, man. Let me see something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me listen to this real quick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, some of you out there might not be ear dumb and ear dumb. Kind of like that. Has a ring to it, ear dumb. But some of y'all might have heard that when I was playing this. It's faster than what's actually being played. Now, how that happened is that I'm on the MPK Mini, and it's no secret. If any of you guys out there have the hardware, you know that there's an arpeggiator function built into it. So I'm playing out the notes are being arpeggiated in this way. All right, so I'm playing out the arpeggiation the way I want to, but the thing is that inside of the MPC software, it's locked to eighth. It's on the eighth note grid, right? The time correction is on eighth notes. So, right, you can see time correct right here, eighth notes, and over here on the MPK Mini, the time is, let me see. Oh man, I just messed up. Let me get that back. Alright, so the timing is, let me see. The time, let's remember this. Alright. See, that's actually what played out in there, right? Man, I just changed it again. So see, so that's what I actually played, but it locked. I was on 16th, 1/16 on the I was arpeggiating, playing out 1/16 on the MPK, but when it locked to the grid of the MPC software, it locked to eighth, right? To eighth notes. So that made it play out the way that it's playing. And sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't work. That's just something that I do. I know many people do it differently. Shout out to my homie Brizell. You know what I mean? If you watching this, salute to you, because you was the reason why I was able to figure out the functionalities of this on and off button, right? I had this thing for like since it came out, basically this model of it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but basically whenever this dropped, I purchased it, right? And I had it for all that time, and I was trying to figure out the functionality, because you know I read, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted, like, you know what I mean? Like I read books, you feel me? Like I read, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I hope that don't mess up the shit, but I read books, you feel me? I read. So that's 3 different books that I just showed you just now. So what I'm about to say is that it might sound crazy, but people don't read. People don't read manuals and instructions and stuff like that. So I didn't know that the on and off function was you had to hold it, then press the keys in order to for it to arpeggiate. I just thought you turn it on and press arpeggiator and it'll arpeggiate, but that wasn't the case. And shout out to the homie Breezy. You know who I'm Brazizan. You know who I'm talking about. Salute to you, homie. If you catching this one, I shouted you out. If not, salute to you anyways. Like, I was sitting in his little home setup, his little away from the studio setup out here in my city, and yeah, we was fiddling around. We was building a beat, and he got the LPK. That's like a different version of the Akai pianos, keyboards, MIDI controllers. But his thing is like, it's basically as big as my a little longer than my iPhone 7, and he has there's an arpeggiator on it. So we was messing around, and I'm trying to fiddle around with the arpeggiation, and he sat down and he just pressed the button and he held it and started fiddling around, and I'm like, yo, how you did that? And he showed me, and then I've been locked in ever since, man. I've been locked. That was a couple months ago. I've been locked in on the arpeggiation because I gave up on it. I'm like, there's no way. I don't know why it's not working. I just thought the actual MPK that I got was like, the functions was dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was what you call it, a dumb a bad piece of gear, and I just needed it really to play the keys. So I wasn't really caught up on the arpeggiation, so I didn't send it back to Sweetwater. I think I got it from Sweetwater. I might have got it from Guitar Center. I don't remember. But anyway, I'm off on the tandem here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just building with you guys. Sample School Sundays. I am Bk Bangers. In case you didn't know, bkbangers.com. If you're an artist out there and you're looking for instrumentals to rap on, because I do hip hop, rap, R&B, trap, but I'm mainly in the hip hop and rap. Sample based producer. You know what I mean? I started off sampling, but I got a lot better with time. It takes time, y'all. You know what I mean? So, with all that said, let's hear what I got so far. Now that sounds a little bit crazy. I think it's dragging because of the screen flow got it dragging. Shout out to the 3.5 update. I'm gonna do a video about all the things that I like about it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I really wanted to stream it, but again, OBS is shut down for me right now. So I like almost everything about the update basically, but the only thing I don't like is that it took away the multi output device aggregate device functions. So I can't use Soundflower no more. So as of right now. So I won't be able to stream. So what I'm looking for is a different sound. I'm not sure what, but something else. That sounds crazy. That might not be what I'm looking for, but let's see. Might work, y'all. why I started off shouting out personas earlier when I was like, I'm gonna make a video about the 3.5 is because before this update, you see this? Like, see when I touch the pad, it plays and you hear it. Before this update, you know, it'll lag. Like, it'll lag. It wouldn't. You see that? Like, it's playing as soon as I hit the pad, and that's due to this new update. You know what I'm saying? Even though you see the CPU performance is spiking, it's nowhere near my actual CPU usage because I'm still only using currently 684 gigabytes, and this is the physical memory that is used by the apps in the system. You feel me? So I'm not using a lot of power. And yes, I've been on for this long, but the actual version that you guys see out there, it will not be this long. Alright, again, if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome to Sample School Sundays. I am BK, bkbanga.com. Alright, salute to you and yours. Happy Sunday, happy Memorial Day weekend. Be safe out there. Alright, I'm gonna get back to work. Now the tricky thing is that it's gonna sound way different after, you know, I get the levels adjusted and stuff. But I'm gonna see how that fits in with the drums and everything so far. Sounds cool. Everything is in key, you know, give or take. It just got to get mixed down, but everything is in good standings. I messed up. I messed up though. I can't lie. I'm having too much fun, y'all. Let's save. Let's start that again. See, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. It sound alright, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it though. let me see something. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to edit, select all, and this is the only thing I don't like about being locked into Studio One and using the MPC as a plugin, is that the command keys, I can't use the command keys, and I'm so used to using command keys, is that now I gotta go to the hardware and selected. I want to change this to 16th notes. Shit, it didn't do anything, yo. Alright, let's see some. Alright, so I'm kind of assed out with the functionalities of that, because for some reason it's not doing as what I'm telling it to do. Alright, so y'all know what I say all the time, man. I say I definitely went way longer than I thought I was going to do. And, you know, ancient Kemet was not built in a day. So, and I got something to go and do. So I might not edit this. I might not, you know, structure the beat at the end of this video. It might just be right where we at. But what I am going to do is I'm going to solo out everything and lead up to where we're at now as a recap of what we did. All right, so because I got somewhere to be, y'all, and I know y'all do too. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I don't want to keep y'all for any longer than need be. All right, so we started off with this sample right here. And that sample came out of Serato Sample, the VST plugin. I'm not gonna open it up because if you made it this far in the video, you've seen what I did as a walk up, but we're just recapping. All right, so we got the sample going. Then we went into the MPC and we added some hi-hats. We added some hi-hats. Then we added some snares. Then we added some kicks. Then we added some open hi-hats. Then we added some percussion. Then we added a shaker. Then we added an 808. melody on top of the chords. And like that, y'all, we got a joint. So I want to thank y'all so much for stopping by this week. This is another episode of Sample School Sundays. I'm not sure what number we're on, but I'm quite sure we're up there in the numbers in the teens. Again, I want to take this time. Let me turn this down a little bit, so I feel like I'm screaming. But I want to take this time out to thank you guys so much for your patience. Thank you guys for always coming through and checking me out. And forgive me for not looking directly into the screen. I want to speak directly into the microphone so you guys could could actually hear me speak directly into the microphone, because I don't want no issues when I'm editing down. So again, thank you. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you made it this far into the length and the course of the video, that means you was enjoying what you were seeing. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much for your subscription, and do continue to support. Be sure to leave a comment down below on what things you would like to see sampled, flipped, any kits you want to see reviewed, anything music related, and you need some guidance and know-how onto getting it done. Please feel free to just post something in my comment section down below. Alright, so without further ado, I have reached my time. I am Bk Banga, bkbangers.com. This is another episode of Sample School Sundays, Serato Sample School Sundays, and you just seen a sample get flipped, y'all. So again, do remember that music is life. It is our DNA. And keep banging, y'all. Peace, love, and light. Till next time. Alright? Peace. Alright, y'all, I'm going this time for real, yo. Peace. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, and don't eat too much food. Alright, eat good food. Stay healthy. Peace. Till next time.